I don't think so.
We're going to find out though, because this is the last semi-finals here in the North American Spring Season number 3 Duel Cup. We're going to be starting with Stacy here on LG, going to Mega, watching out for those rockets from DaHanG. And Red is going to be hoovered up by DaHanG. Let's go see what Stacy's going to do. DaHanG dropped onto him. He missed all of his rockets so far, and Stacy's going to be getting away cleanly. Yellow armor going to be up soon. He's being careful though, because DaHanG is below with that LG shining upwards. And he's got to be fast if he wants to get himself over to that red armor next.
I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. I just don't know. Anyway, Stacy's got good positioning over at this red, using those grenades to add to that defense, and he's going to pick it up too. But oh my god, he's diving straight into the LG. DaHanG actually didn't get the full connection straight away, and the rockets are just cold from Stacy. He's just like did not hesitate at all. Like he's taking all that LG damage, but no hesitation.
And nice. You look, he might be able to chase for another frag here around the corner. DaHanG just circling, man. They are Morris dancing around on the campgrounds, and red armor is spawning in a second. It's like, Fu? What do you think, Fu?
I don't know, man. I just don't know. I just don't know. I mean, it really, I guess it could be.
Oh, he saw him, man. He saw DaHanG up there at the rail. He was sneaking upwards.
DaHanG is under a lot of heat though from Stacy right now. Stacy falls back onto the Mega and picks that one up. So Stacy, I mean, whoever Stacy is definitely a very good player. Definitely true.
What?
Definitely a good player. And the red is up on the spot. Stacy's going to go over to it. So this is a really good start for Stacy. Oh, he's going to bait. This is so smart. Oh, man. I don't know if DaHanG had heard him, but that could have been a really awesome bait.
Yeah, it would have been close. Stacy was trying for it, but he's in the lead at the moment. Doesn't matter if anything fails for him right now. Mega coming up real soon. This Stacy going to be keeping an eye on it. LG coming out from doing a little bit of damage. Is he going to drop down? There it is. It's got to be faster because red is up in 4 seconds. DaHanG is in the way, looking for some damage. More rockets though from Stacy, and 2 health left. Is going to be following up to the second frag. And he needs a little bit more health though himself. There'll be a bubble up here. He'll be feeling a lot better, but he still needs that railgun. Yellow armor being taken already, and red and Mega going to be up more or less the same time. Stacy's got to hatch a plan to get either both of these or find at least some good damage or a frag on DaHanG.
And Stacy with a great trap on DaHanG, just a rocket 1-2. I was waiting for that, and off the spawn as well. DaHanG giving a 3-1. Is it just going to be hectic, or is Stacy going to take also a campgrounds from DaHanG? Because right now it's looking very good. Stacy's running control in a very controlled manner, and DaHanG goes up the jump pad. Stacy has the perfect angle on it. He was just far enough over not to get pushed down, and then he had it from there with the stack. So good judgment from Stacy as he's in position to defend yet another red. Will he bait it once again? I would think not, because his stack isn't too good. But we'll see. I feel like he just wants to take it and go for Mega straight away. So there we go. He grabs it. He's going to go straight for Mega. DaHanG, there's nothing he can do at the moment. He's only got 25 armor. He just picked up the shards. He's going to get the yellow. And so now DaHanG he can do something, but he would really like to collect something more, like some shards or whatever. He just has to survive. And that's the only thing on his mind. But any bit of damage he takes is really, really bad.
I look at this though. Stacy is, well, 200, more or less. A little bit of delay on the red, just trying to throw anything off that DaHanG might be trying to smell. And yellow on the other side, taken by HANG, almost certifying that he's not going to know that timing for red. Mega up real soon. Stacy looking around for him. He's going to get another trap on DaHanG. What is this magic that he's falling against? 6-0 now for Stacy's very dominant play at the moment. Not expecting this.
Yeah, it's definitely looking really, really good right now for Stacy until he took that direct rocket straight to the face, but DaHanG did manage to steal away the red, and there's no Mega in sight. So actually, DaHanG has done a series of plays at the moment where he's leading himself up to a good aggressive follow-up. It would be possible, even though Stacy's going to pick up this yellow. So, but DaHanG just has to engineer something here, and we can see that he's only got a railgun at the moment, or at least I on my screen can see that. And if he can hit another shot and get the kill, then that's good. But Stacy just manages to clinch it with the lightning gun, and here is Mega. And this is the problem now, because DaHanG, even though he can pick up the rail off of his corpse, Stacy now is in. Oh, Stacy's going to bait the lightning gun. DaHanG, he gets it. Man, he's so good with baits, man. Oh my god.
DaHanG survives with 6 health.
What the hell?
That's pretty much as a neutral frag though. And there's the MG right off the bat. Red's going to be up soon. Stacy knows what he's up to.
Brilliant play for Stacy. I've heard nightmare stories about the DaHanG shotgun, but there is another one to add to the collection.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe Stacy's hot.
5-minute warning.
Excuse me?
What? Okay, we'll ask if it's Vu after.
Okay, let's see. It's a 9 frag deficit, it's halfway through. And this is basically what you would come to expect if the other player just couldn't break control. And like we've had a series of failed attempts from DaHanG. Of course, we can see a 9 frag deficit come back really fast. Before showed us how possible that was against anyone, even Rafa. So we'll see how well Stacey can hold on to this and when DaHanG is able to turn it around. But right now is it could be the time. Mega spawning and all's quiet on campgrounds.
Stacey's going to be a little bit late to Mega. He's going to be listening to DaHanG picking that one up, and he's not even going to get on red. He's actually just trying to bait out the items, but doing amazing damage with these rockets.
Brutal rockets there. The splash was really strong there. That's such a good result. Like you'd never anticipate to get that good of a result, but Stacey managed it.
It's ridiculous these situations he's opening up for himself.
Yeah.
Like the way that he's kind of baiting it. He's actually almost making DaHanG look mediocre, which I never thought I would say today.
Yeah, DaHanG's definitely not having an easy time of it with this, and Stacey's got time on the Mega, but he's super weak. Oh, okay, and he uses sound cues to know which way to go, and he manages to just barely escape the rail of DaHanG, which is really bad for DaHanG because those kinds of clutch shots are really important. Stacey is at the shards now, kind of baiting, as we can see, and DaHanG's rushing around. So I'm not sure exactly what Stacey's game plan is around these shards because it's not like DaHanG really needed them and it looked like a bait.
Yeah.
Or maybe he just wanted to avoid making the sound cues so he could remain like unknown positionally for DaHanG.
Constant baiting though is ridiculous. Red's going to be up. We've got Mega up very soon. 5 seconds though. Stacey's not going to be able to hold on. And I thought we were going to be seeing a red then. A rail, should I say. And Mega's up.
Oh, DaHang's oh my god, DaHanG! Huge mistake from DaHanG. That is not a mistake you usually see from top players, but
why did he do that? That is so unusual. And look at that, Stacey picks up an 11th frag. She's a really good Quaker.
It's rare you see. I mean, I'm trying to think if there was an argument for it not being a mistake, but Stacey caught him out positionally on the most important item on the map, and that's like an item he should always have time over. And like if you go for a chase there, Stacey's always going to get that item. So it's really weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Stacey looking for more damage. His rockets have been excellent. A little air rocket as DaHanG jumps up. And these kind of moves really are sealing the deal. 11-1 now.
Stacey's good, man.
Yeah, she's damn good.
Stacey is good.
We've got to ask, man. Vu is literally the only name I can think of right
Yeah,
now. Otherwise,
I'm also
this
thinking the same.
Stacey is somehow a champion so damn quick.
I mean, Vu was he was grinding it up for like he'd been gone for a long time, and then he was grinding it out for like a month in Europe, and he was competing on even ground with Evil. So
he was
like,
really sick.
And that was when Evil was super dominant too. Yeah, Vu was super good. So I could see it because Stacey's been making solid plays. Like smart plays, it shows experience, it shows like good fundamentals, good timing, and also some like added flair, like with some of the baits and traps that he's been setting.
Exactly.
It's not something you see from the common, just kind of decent jeweler.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit tailored to DaHanG, a little bit special.
Yeah. He seems to really know how to get under his skin, and maybe though DaHanG next map. He's going to really prepare himself, give Stacey a bit more respect, as they will be going over to Toxicity. And I don't know, we'll see. There's so much I'm wondering, so many question marks in my head at the moment. We've got to ask the question though, because it's all I can think. Maybe there's people in chat already shouting at us that they know who it is, but we'll just have to see. I wonder what they think. But it's some really impressive traps, and I think the mind games in this have been really a good lesson.
Yeah, Vu's the only one I can think of. That's all I can think of. All I can think of. And he has actually, Vu has actually fake nicked in a CPM tournament before.
Yeah.
So there's precedent for Vu fake nicking in tournaments.
Do you think he'll get banned if he's caught fake nicking?
No, because it depends on his, like the only thing that he can be banned for is like playing in cups on FACEIT on a platform below his level with a fake account. But I don't think he's doing that. I mean, like, I'll go check the QR ranks of Stacy, and we'll see exactly what it's like.
We'll take a peek, but right here we're going to be seeing the end of map number 1, and Stacy's going to be taking it pretty convincingly, 11-3 on Campground. So GG to him. DaHanG's got some catching up to do if he wants to see himself at the 3rd Grand Finals in a row.
I'm looking at the QR ranks. There's some weird stuff on there.
Yeah?
I mean, yeah. 56% win rate, 70 duels played. Stacy playing Stacy's mum and losing. Like, it looks a little bit weird. But anyway, I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of this at some point. But anyway, I mean, whatever you say, that was regardless a very good Campgrounds performance from Stacy. Very solid stuff, and it was enjoyable for me to watch. So I don't know, I don't care.
I'm just going to type a quick query into the chat if I know how to.
And Toxicity match points for either player here to decide who goes and plays against Rafa in the grand final. Surely it will be DaHanG. Surely.
2.
But it is 1-1.
Fight.
And it's Stacy's chance to make the biggest upset thinkable.
Yeah, well, let's have a look how he's going to perform here. He's got himself Mega and Yellow. Got a Rocket. Does need a couple more weapons, but holding position here just fine. And no damage exchange this far. He'll be happy with that. And there DaHanG makes a move in with the LG. Big Rocket here for Stacy. But DaHanG, though, with the rockets of his own. And Red up very soon. DaHanG are looking for a sly rail. Stacy's going to be getting away with that yellow armor in hand.
So Stacy, what can you show us on Toxicity? That is the question. DaHanG right now 200 armor on his stack. Stacy 60-60. Not too good.
No.
Against 200 DaHanG. This is bad.
Can he trap DaHanG on Toxicity? Is the question.
It'll be a lot harder to do. I would imagine. Well, there's places to do it. And there Stacy's pulling his way onto that red armor, and DaHanG actually taking a lot of damage there. This is really good from Stacy, because if he gets something like spawn, he can make some added damage, added aggression, and we can see that actually he's even on stack now to DaHanG for the cost of 1 frag, opening up an opportunity at Mega, but he failed.
Yeah.
And because he didn't have the right weapon for the job, I would say, is the reason.
Let's have a look how DaHanG's going to handle this. He's going to get red, but Stacy's so good at stealing items, he's also going to be getting himself onto Mega. So a major item, and Stacy is just darting around, getting onto all the items he possibly can find. Such fast play around the map.
And DaHanG right now creeping at the rail. Red is the next big item, so that's his defensive position. There's his little tower to defend from and aim from. And Stacy coming on with the LG damage. And you've always got to look at the timing that the players decide to go for those commitments, where they're definitely going to die. Grab 4, Stacy gets another run at it, but it's not really looking good. Actually, Stacy coming on the double back there. Good Cypher rest, but doesn't really work out. So Stacy, it seems like he's trying to figure out what's going to work, what can he make happen here. So far, nothing's really yielded much of a result, and DaHanG's just extending his lead. And DaHanG remains to be solidly in control. But these rockets from Stacy, these defensive rockets off the rocket jump up of DaHanG, definitely proved useful. And Stacy with another bait. But DaHanG, oh my god, he didn't see. Man,
I saw that around the pillar, ridiculous stuff.
Yeah, that's just funny. That's too much, man.
Oh my god. Oh, Stacy getting pushed into the acid, and that's going to make DaHanG feel a little bit better for having lost that first map. But searching for the rails now. No longer railable is DaHanG. And there he is. He takes off another one. 6 to -1, and Stacy's barely been given a chance here on Toxicity.
That hide looked really funny to me, because actually on my screen I have Tank Jr. So it's like really obvious because he's so wide. So that looked really funny to me.
DaHanG is looking on the teleporter exit. Stacy not falling for it, making a jump over to Rock. It's going to go down once more. DaHanG just going to be able to extend that lead.
Yeah, this is hard to break. I think he needs to find the moment when DaHanG's just taken red and Mega, and he needs to basically just bulldog him and just get lucky enough that he can get DaHanG really low after one or two deaths, and then by the third one, get lucky enough that he can get the kill and the item.
I love this from DaHanG, even denying the 25 HP bubbles. Got rid of so many on the map at the moment. Let's see if DaHanG can do a little bit more here. We've got red armor coming up soon. He is so stacked, and I think he just wants to keep on pushing. Stacy, you're going down. I think the grenade there hurt him quite a lot.
You don't usually. I mean, we've seen many toxicities today. We've never seen someone retain stack like DaHanG is doing in this match.
Yeah. It's been almost flawless game from him so far, and such a contrast though to Campgrounds.
Yeah, massively so. And you would wonder what Stacy, you know, is DaHanG playing really good, or is Stacy just able to really play toxicity against DaHanG?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe Stacy's just not playing with toxicity, or it's just not working out for him. But DaHanG, he's going to have this map and then Airwalk to go to next if he is able to hold on to the win here. So, and I think 2 fast maps, it looks like DaHanG's going to be preferring that over a campground type of map where traps are a lot more real.
Yeah, and here we go, another Stacy dying there.
GG
and
already,
calls,
man.
Yeah, it makes sense to call it. So yeah, there you go, 14 to
minutes.
-1. Yeah, and I mean, Stacy just couldn't work his way into the game, and that's what happens, I guess. And you know, props to DaHanG making it, and props to Stacy for such an awesome Campgrounds game. I didn't enjoy that.
I loved it.
And we'll be moving on to a Rafa DaHanG final. Of course, though, we'll go to a break, and we can't forget about the top 5, of course. The new top 5 video.
Have we shown that yet?
No, we haven't.
No, we haven't.
We haven't.
So I guess we'll have that after this this map.
We'll go to a break. Wait.
Not yet, man. It's a tiebreaker map, you absolute spanner.
Okay. I at least can use the excuse that we've been doing this for like
no excuse,
8,
man.
9 hours
no
in a row. No
I'm ready for another 6 hours.
You can go for another 6 hours.
Let's do it, man. Let's go. Let's crack on, man. We're going to do the Australian Cup now.
The Australian Cup.
It's actually midday.
They've been requesting that as well.
Yeah, we'll do that now. We're actually going to start it, so let's sign-ups are going.
I
just need a Red Bull,
Cup.
And I'm ready for it.
Roy is going to do the details of the cup, so you can sign in. But yeah, here we go. It's the deciding map.
Yeah, let's check it out though. Stacy and DaHanG, who is going to be going to the grand finals to face Rafa. We're off Stacy off the beginning. He's had mega health in hand. Shotgun, he hasn't taken the rail just yet. Does go back for it, but these grenades are hurting a lot.
Whoa,
DaHanG.
Whoa, DaHanG, calm down. They're just grenades. They're not, I mean, it's not a lightning gun. It's not, I mean,
they're more than just grenades.
What did you think that it was? I don't understand, man. But anyway, we do have Mega coming up in 15 seconds, as well as the red. So very closely, the proximity of the items very small.
Yeah,
very small interval there between the two.
Control though off the beginning. Stacy's going to be happy.
Stacy's out position for this. Man, Stacy should be on the Mega, but he's like now DaHanG gets the Mega. And that should not have happened at all. Like, Stacy should have come in from the Mega, pushed DaHanG to red, forced DaHanG to try and take the red and get damage. So he gets yellow Mega and damage on DaHanG. Instead, he got red and DaHanG got Mega and yellow. And he did get a bit of damage, but still.
DaHanG looks like he wants to take his time. He's slowed it right down here on Airwalk. I wonder if there's going to be a sudden charge. Or if DaHanG's just going to wait it out for Stacy to do something silly. He's going to come out, look for a rail shot. Barely anything hits between the two players, and all the items spawning simultaneously. Who's going to get what item? So Mega taken by Stacy. He needed that desperately. And then DaHanG getting on red. Doesn't matter, a little bit of rocket damage, but being careful. Yellow is going to be up soon. He goes through the teleporter. Here, Yellow taken by Stacy, and the rocket damage for DaHanG is pretty decent. But Stacy's still clinching onto a 100-100 stack. And I wonder if DaHanG's just trying to defend this. Oh my god, the good rockets coming out.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
super easy. Easy peasy. Squeezy. DaHanG gets even one more to add to the collection of heads.
Just completely throwing himself at his face.
Yeah. Okay, DaHanG picks up the... Okay, this is... This is problematic again. DaHanG cannot get the cycle of the 3 main items. Can't allow that to happen. But there, Stacy did so much damage, DaHanG did so much damage to himself that the Stacy's alright, and he gets the frag as well. So, right now, DaHanG spawned to get there quick enough. Good play from DaHanG. Ah, god, so painful. Stacy goes down once again, not much you can do about that. The rocket straight out the teleporter, unlucky. Mega coming up in 5 seconds though, so Stacy can make a play for it. He can definitely make a play for it. He's got the grenades out there on the spot. But
oh wow, he didn't go for that Mega straight away. 7 health left, he wins the fight. And Rocket's coming out even more. Is he going to go for a flick around rail? No, the LG instead, and there's the last burst that makes it 6-2. And red up 100-100 once again for DaHanG. Yellow coming up as well. DaHanG's got a good rotation going, and Stacy gets onto the yellow armor, but he's the one taking all the damage at the moment, and he can't hit grenades like DaHanG could before. A little bit of damage, but barely anything compared to what DaHanG is doing to his face right now.
So it's 5 frag difference at the moment in 3 minutes. So it's been It's all about DaHanG at the moment. Stacey coming on with some damage. This could be a good engagement, but no. And DaHanG falls back onto the Mega, and now he gets the red as well. So really tough for Stacey. He has to start hitting some shots with Rail and start keeping DaHanG low, and he cannot be letting DaHanG get these yellows so freely. It's really a problem. And
what was Stacey looking at then?
I don't know.
It's really unusual. Like, Stacey's game sense seems to go completely haywire compared to what we saw on Campgrounds. Campgrounds is almost like his knowledge of where DaHanG was almost always perfect. He played off the sound cues so well. I was super impressed by that. But now on Airwalk, it seems like he doesn't have enough time to think. He doesn't have those moments where he can really stand still for 5-10 seconds and think about his next move. So I'm not sure. What is Stacey up to? I want to see something good towards the end of the map.
This is the problem. The last 5-6 kills with DaHanG have basically been really quite just ABC 1, 2, 3, really kind of like clockwork, quite perfect. He just hit the shots he had to hit because he's playing from this, because he's cycling everything so well. And like with the spawns that Stacey's getting, like DaHanG is playing it perfectly. But Stacey, and there's not much Stacey can do about it. There's like 6, 7, 8 frags that DaHanG's gotten, but he has to try to do at least something different because eventually DaHanG is going to run out of those perfect situations.
Do you think
Stacey will get a chance for some damage, and he's just not landing it anymore.
Yeah. Do you think DaHanG was like, okay, I lost Campgrounds, now I'm really going to focus 110%? Do you think maybe he went easy on Campgrounds and he's just suddenly gone serious?
I don't think so.
No?
I felt like Stacey played extremely deliberately and very well, really smart decision making. Like all around solid play, fundamentally solid play, like smart decisions, like not risks where they were out of place and stuff like that. Which tends to be a hallmark of a great player that isn't yet top tier, is that you'll see like a lot of risks where they don't have to be risks.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
miss opportunities and stuff like that. But he seemed to recognize the opportunities and didn't make any big mistakes. And it just feels like, I don't know, DaHanG just out-skilling all senses. I mean, there was that one big error that I felt like where he could have gone for the Mega instead of going for the red. I felt like that was a big mistake, but other than that, I don't know.
Yeah. So 15 health left for DaHanG, but he's going to get that rail in the air. And there's the Mega that he so desired. Yellow up as well. And DaHanG, everything is just back to normal for him. 19-2. I feel like Stacey really is going to be running out of options soon. I can smell a GG and not too much time. 20-2 now. And there it is. GG called by Stacey. Yeah. And DaHanG is going to be pushing it 2-1 against him in the semi-finals.
I mean, it can really like, I think that Errol can really snowball sometimes, especially against a good player. And if like mentally you're not quite there, it can feel like you're running into a brick wall. Especially, like I said, when DaHanG gets those like 7-8 situations or frags where all he has to do is just hit the shot, because he's already got the angles and he's got the item cycle perfectly, and it's just down to the spawns. Yeah. It just felt like there's just nothing you can do. And I don't know. It was definitely very well played from DaHanG, and Stacey just didn't manage to be honest, find a way.
A little bit of me is like, fair enough, Stacey, you're coming along, you're playing good games, etc., but just cut it out and tell us who you are, really, because it's, I don't know. It really is, it feels pointless.
Well,
and I know, I'm sure maybe it's someone I know, maybe it is Vu, maybe it is whoever like that, but just to know then, Stacey, I disapprove of whatever you're doing, unless for some reason it is a new Stacey who's up and about and, you know, taking their maps from absolutely legendary players.
Yeah, well, maybe it'll come out. But anyway, we will go to a break, and of course when we come back, we have the new top 5, followed by the grand final. Rafa versus DaHanG. Once again, what a great matchup that is going to be. So please, please, please tell your friends about this, tweet about it and stuff like that. And remember to hit the follow button if you're enjoying the content here from FACEIT, as we do it for your entertainment. So please support us. And we'll be right back after this break with the grand final.